What's up? What's up, sexy people? How's everybody going? You're here with Kylie Pax, Australia's emotional eating coach, and you know how we roll it out. I'm here to empower you to take control of your relationship with food, create a body and a life that you love more than chocolate because you get to do it all deliciously on your terms. If you're joining me here live, you know how we do. Throw me an emoji in the comments box. Let me know that you're here. Send me some likes and some love hearts because we are rounding out our week. We're rounding out our week. It is Friday here, Friday morning, and I am giving you some hot tips. Shelby's in the house. How are you going? I was actually just thinking about you. Is that weird? That's my little magical powers drawing you in, drawing you in. We are rounding out our week as we normally do, and sometimes we have a Friday smackdown. Sometimes we have, a word of encouragement, and that's what's coming your way today. A word of encouragement. A word of encouragement. Shell, how you going? It's so great to see you here. So this is the drill. I just wanted to send this out to you today. Love that. Love the love heart. Do you love me some love hearts? Thank you so much, honey. This is the thing I wanted to share with you today. When it looks like everything is falling apart, thank you so much. When it looks like everything is falling apart, we have this tendency to fall apart with it. And this is what I wanted to share with you today. Listen, you just cannot go by what you see. You can't. If you're going to spend all your time going by what you see, it's going to do your head in. And you will eat for just survival tactics to be able to make it through, to be able to get through. I can't handle this stress. I can't handle this pressure. Just give me the food. Let me eat. Right? Thank you so much if you're joining me here, Vanessa, Lauren, and to all the replay watchers, I'm sending you ridiculous amounts of chocolate-coated love because so many of us, this is how we think in our head. Why me? It's only me. Nobody else has these problems but me. I can't share this with anybody. It's shameful. It's all about me. We get so obsessed with our inner self that we don't see what is actually going on clearly. And we make the whole situation, whatever is going on. And we do have challenges. Of course we do. Everybody has challenges. Now I need to take a cup of tea. Excuse me, because I can feel a little cough coming. Is it my cup great? If you haven't seen this before, I'm sharing the cup. Yeah, Michelle, thank you so much, Vanessa. Oh, it's your nighttime. Yeah, Vanessa said good morning, and she's like, but it's nighttime here. Oh, I'm so glad you're joining us. Thank you so much. Yeah, this is how it is. This is how it is. Drama, let me tell you something. I'm going to preach the truth. Drama, troubles, challenges visit everybody. It doesn't matter how skinny you are. It doesn't matter how famous you are. It doesn't matter how rich you are. It doesn't matter what you got going on. It's going to visit everybody. And challenges visit every person's body. And they visit everybody and they visit every person's body. There is no escape. There's no escape. There's nothing so special about you that you think, oh, these things shouldn't be happening to me. Why not? Can we all just take a reality check? Why not? What's so special about you that drama should never visit your life? It visits everybody. The way that's going to determine how you come out the other side is the mental attitude that you take as you're going through it, because you're going to have to go through it. Now, let's be clear. You can delay the whole journey. Oh, you can make it take so much longer than it needs to take if you eat and eat and eat to comfort yourself and work your way through it. Oh, I just can't get through this without food. I need chocolate. I just need chocolate, right? How many times have we all said this? I cannot take anymore. Just give me some chocolate. And away we go, right? We're like the Cookie Monster. It's all happening. We can't get them in fast enough. I've been there more times than I care to ever recount or admit, quite frankly. It was my pure coping mechanism. Sometimes I didn't even know why I was doing it. I just felt this nervous, sick fear in my stomach. I just felt like something was wrong. Even when there was nothing perceivably wrong, I would still go, oh, I just don't know. Something's going to freak me out. Everything's going too good. It's too good. Something's bound to go wrong. Oh, no. And I would start working myself into a frenzy. Then I would eat. Listen. We all need to take a reality check. This is turning into a bit of a reality check smackdown. We often end our week with a smackdown. I didn't think it was going to be like this today, but we do need to get real. We need to get real. There is none of us on the planet. If you're just joining me here today, Kyle's in the house. How you going? Sarah, Debbie, how you going, babe? It's so great to see you. If you're joining me here today, live, If you've just dropped on, we're talking about, I started out with like a word of encouragement. I thought I'm going to give everybody a word of encouragement. Bluebirds will come and, flutter around my head. It will be so loving and fabulous. And now it's all like, boom, in your face. You need to get real and pull yourself together and put your big girl pants on or whatever is going on. But we do. I said, if you just dropped on live, there is nothing so special about you that drama, challenges should not come and enter your world. Why? We sit around going, this shouldn't be happening to me. Why me? I can't believe this is happening to me. What's so special about you? What's so special that you get to avoid the dramas of life? You get to avoid the challenges. They should go to other people, but not you. No, honey, let me tell you something. They visit everybody. And like I said, doesn't matter how rich you are, doesn't matter how skinny you are, doesn't matter how fabulous you look, does not matter. Challenges and drama visit everybody. And let me tell you something. They're there for a reason. It's not just to torture you. These things are there for a reason. You're supposed to get something out of it. So don't get mad. Don't freak out. You don't need to eat 5 pizzas and 2 tubs of ice cream. It's there for a reason. You're supposed to get something out of it. So if we just take a step back and a breath and think, all right, this circumstance, whatever is going on, the drama, not good. I'm not loving it. But if I was supposed to see something in this, if there was something I could get out of it, if there was something that was going to lift me up higher instead of me allowing it to squash me down lower, what would that be? What could it possibly be? And, you just can't, like I said, thank you so much to everybody who's just dropping on live. Boom, yeah, Kyle's got that boom, right? Because this is it. You cannot afford to go by what you see. If you go by what you see, it will do you in. And you will eat chocolate. Of course you will, to be able to cope, to be able to get by, because you feel like everything's falling apart around me. I just need a coping mechanism. I need a coping mechanism. In this instance, you cannot go by what you see. You just cannot. That is like the kiss of death. You think you can go by what you see and you're going to be able to cope? No. You have to tap into your heart. You have to go by what you know. You have to go by into your inner strength. And you might feel like, woman, inner strength? I'm falling apart here. I'm stuffing my face with chocolate caramels trying to make it through the day. No. That's just a surface thing. That we do that to fool ourselves. We do. We fool ourselves. We think and tell ourselves horror stories. We tell ourselves horror stories. And then we go, I cannot cope. I cannot take one more second of this. And we freak ourselves out and make it so much worse than it actually is, that we start to eat from our stories. Oh, this is never going to end. Oh my God, what if they say this and then they do this and then everything's going to happen? And we create drama that has not yet even unfolded. Yes, you might be in a circumstance that's uncomfortable. Yes, you might have some challenges going on. But we take the small incident, created an enormous Hollywood blockbuster in our head, and then we eat from the blockbuster we've created, right? We eat from our horror stories. Like, you put that whole, I don't know, what's the horror stories, like the Blair Witch Project or something? We create them in our head. We live in our own Blair Witch Project. And then we eat from our movies that we're running in our head instead of the actual circumstances that are going on around us. Is that helping you? Is it making it better? Because you need to step up and just go, this is ridiculous. This is absurd. There is some things that are going on that are not my favorite. There is some drama happening. Sure, it happens to everybody. But you can't afford to now try and step through and make it through by what you see, everything around you, and then create it and make it worse. You gotta chill, and you gotta step back and take a breath. What do you know inside about yourself and your ability to get through things? Because chocolate not gonna make it better. It's not going to make it better. Chocolate is going to make it so much worse. Yes, you'll get an escape for 5 minutes. Yes, it's going to taste good. Yes, you'll be able to forget the drama while you're eating. But when that last mouthful is gone and now you're sitting there and, well, let me tell you, this is the truth. You start the situation with one problem, the drama, whatever it is that's going on. By the time you've eaten 2 tubs of ice cream, 3 pizzas and 4 blocks of chocolate, now you've got 2 problems. You've got your original problem that you started with, and then you've got the second problem of 4 extra kilos stuck to your butt. It doesn't end well. So we need to take a reality check and realize it's not working for me. You need to take a step back and take a breath. And if you're just dropping on live now, I started out thinking this is going to be a word of encouragement today, but it's turned into an end of week smackdown like it normally does. And I'm telling you, using food as a coping mechanism for the dramas that come up in our life is not going to end well. I did say, listen, there is nobody on this planet that is so special that drama should just bypass you and go to everybody else. There is nothing so special about you that you get a free pass, right? Click go, whatever it is, and go to the finish line without drama ever visiting you. It happens to everybody. It visits everybody. There is no amount of skinny that's going to make that go away. There's no amount of money or fabulous beauty or whatever that is going to make you avoid the dramas of life. It is there for a reason. You're supposed to get something out of it. And the first step is not by getting all caught up in it in your head, creating a horror movie blockbuster, and then eating just to escape the horror movie blockbuster that you've created in your own mind. In your own mind, people. Come on, raise me an emoji hand if you do this. I do it all the time. Something happens, little thing. You might get an email and it's a little ambiguous and you're thinking, I am not quite sure what they mean by that. And now all of a sudden your mind be off in the distance like, ooh, I know what they're going to say. I know what they mean. Ooh, and when they say this to me, I'm going to say that. And when they come at me like this, I'm going to come at them like that. And if they think they can talk to me, I'm going to... And then it's like this whole smackdown's going on. It's all in your head. It's all in your head, right? Give me the love hearts if you're feeling me. We create our own pain. We take a tiny little pinprick and we rip that thing open. It doesn't need to be like that. It doesn't need to be like that. Ultimately, I really want you to get, yeah, Debbie says yes, drama abounds, stay on course regardless. Boom, that is right. Yeah, Michelle, I was like this yesterday. I can't cope, nom, nom, nom. I love that, the nom, 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 right? This is how we do. This is how we do. So if you're feeling me, give me the love hearts, give me the vibe. Because yeah, it's true. The ultimate thing we've got to remember is nothing lasts forever. Look around you. Nothing lasts forever. It's that old, this too shall pass. Of course it will. Of course it will. You just have to decide. You see that finger just come at you real close. You just have to decide that when it does pass, do you want to find yourself 15 kilos heavier or in a place of like, wow, not only did I make it through that whole thing, but I've grown, I'm stronger, quicker, better, faster, more amazing because of it. That right there, that's your second of power. That's your moment of choice. That's where you get to decide who you're going to be when you come out the other side of the drama. I know that it's hard to imagine. I know that it's hard to think that these situations, these circumstances are ever going to end, but they do. Of course they do. Sitting around eating chocolate to cope and the whole drama is only going to make it worse. If you've just dropped on here live now, you hear me say, when we have these problems, when we have these challenges, we start out with one problem. One. By the time we've eaten 4 pizzas, 2 tubs of ice cream and 18 blocks of chocolate, we now got 2 problems. You got your original problem that you started with, and then you got the 4 extra kilos that you've now got stuck to your butt because you ate your way through the drama. It's just, we don't need to make it worse, harder, or more challenging than it is. So, Emma, you've just joined. You've got to go back and watch the replay because we did have an awesome smackdown today, and I am giving you a reality check. It is time for us to really step up and just go, OMG, like for real. Eating your way through the dramas of life is not making them better. It's making them so much worse. And there is nothing so special about you that you get to avoid the drama and the chaos and the challenges that come. They should just fly by you, go to everybody else. You are just as worthy of fabulous stuff, amazing experiences, and the challenges. They're there for a reason. You're supposed to get something out of them. So thank you so much to everybody who's joined here today. Oh, we got another Kylie in the house. Sending you so much love. Sending you so much love. Please do check out the replay because we are talking about the challenges of life. And as I said, I started out thinking, I'm going to give everybody a word of encouragement. When challenges come and I'm thinking, oh, Disney Bluebirds are going to come fly around my head. It's going to be such a loving live stream. And now I'm like, boom, 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 in your face. You need to do this. You need to get real. You need to step up and realize that there is nobody here on the planet that gets to avoid the dramas of life. Nobody. There's nothing so special about you that you should avoid them all and they should go to other people, but not you. And like I said, there is no amount of skinny or beauty or money or anything that is going to make it better or make it go away. We think when I lose the weight, when I get skinny, when I stop stuffing my face with chocolate, then I'll be so happy. Nothing can touch me then. That's what I used to think. I used to think when I get skinny, nothing can touch me then. I will be so deliriously happy that, the world could implode. Wouldn't bother me. I'll be skipping along on rainbows of M&Ms and Skittles because I'll be so happy because I'm finally skinny. Yeah, I got skinny, really skinny. And I was not happy. My world fell apart at that time. That's when my husband stepped up and goes, "Ugh, I don't like you now. You're too thin. See ya." And he was out the door. I'm like, did skinny bring me happiness? Did skinny bring me joy? Did that bring me never-ending bliss? No. Brought me great pain. Great pain. Then I gained 15 kilos, right, as a result. But this is how we do. So I wanted to share this with you today and give you this word of encouragement. There is nothing that you can't get through. There is nothing here, that should not be in your world. If it's in your world, it's there for a reason. There's something you're supposed to get out of it. Get smart, sexy, savvy, and switched on. Take a step back and ask yourself, what is it? If there is something here that I'm supposed to be getting, what could it possibly be? Because until you figure that out, that lesson's just going to keep coming at you in different forms, in different ways. It's your job, your responsibility to figure out what it is, why it's there, and what you're supposed to be getting out of it. Because there is something. There is something. You know that there is. So I want to thank you so much to everybody who's here. Yeah, Nicole says, hey, I can see a difference already. What? In what, Nicole? I'm not quite sure. Hey, Kylie, I can see a difference already. I don't really know what we're on about. So you have to remind me. But I want to thank you so much to everybody who's joined me here. Yeah. And to all the replay watchers, you know how I roll. Sending you so much chocolate-coated love. Because, I am going to mention again, before I skip on out of here today, there is still an opportunity to join us for the Transformation of Personal Power 4-day lockdown on the Gold Coast right here in Australia. That is happening this November. I've been talking about that all this week, so you can go back and watch any of the live streams, get all the details. Private message me if this sounds like something you'd be interested in. But we are basically condensing the progress that you would make with your life, with your body, with your relationship with food. The progress that you would sort of trot along and scratch along and make over, years and years and years. We're condensing it down into 4 days. 4 days. We have a very special guest flying all the way over from the UK, Miss Linda McNamara, NLP guru of the universe. Just in case you didn't know, she's going to be spending the entire 4 days with us right here on the Gold Coast. And we have, just as a side note, an award-winning location is where we're staying. Stunning, because really, we deserve the best. We deserve the best. But what we're going to be doing in those 4 days is squirreling around in our brains, figuring out why we keep self-sabotaging, why we keep procrastinating, why we are resisting our own success, and then eliminating those processes and mapping out a plan, a rock solid plan for your success. Like I said, you will never, until you know why the resistance is there, why you keep procrastinating and sabotaging your own success, that role is just going to play out over and over and over on repeat for the rest of your life, because it is a protection mechanism on some level. And until you figure out what that is and what it is on a deeper inner level that your subconscious believes you're protecting yourself from, until you figure that out, it's never going to go away. We think there's something wrong with us, there's something wrong with me, I just need another diet, I need myself to get a new fancy diet. It's not about the diet. There is no diet in the world that is going to overcome your self-sabotage process if you don't figure out why it's happening. And this is what it's all about. You hear me say all the time, Australia's emotional eating coach. Listen, I'm going to be real with you. I am going to be real all the time, because what other way is there to be? If you have weight to lose, or even if you don't, right? Even if you just know that your relationship with food is off and it is not at a place of peace and calm for you, then this is what you're looking for. This is what you're looking for. You need to get that sorted before anything else in your life will be able to feel good to you. Because as long as you're tormented by your relationship with food, nothing else flows. Nothing else flows. Why? Because this is not like, I don't know, alcohol, cigarettes, or something you can just go, ooh, I'll go cold turkey and that'll be fix that, right? This is food. We need it several times a day. So knowing how to have a peaceful, calm, and harmonious relationship with it where you're not turning to chocolate, nom, 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 right? Like we said earlier, stuff in your face to cope with things. When you're not going, oh, I'm going to, lose weight now and it's going to be fabulous. And then 2 hours in to your new fancy plan, you're again stuffing your face, stuffing your face, stuffing your face. Why is it happening? You need to know. You absolutely need to know. If you don't get this stuff sorted, it will never change in your life. And like I said earlier today, these things just going to start showing up in different forms, in different ways until you get to the root of the problem. So if this feels like something that you're thinking, OMG, yeah, this is me. I've been dealing with this for years. I am so tired of food dominating all my thoughts. I am so tired of sabotaging my progress. Every time I lose a few kilos, I gain them back plus more. If this is you, then send me a private message and I'll give you all the details for the 4-day transformation personal power lockdown right here on the Gold Coast, happening in November with myself and Miss Linda McNamara, NLP Guru of the Universe. So feel free to send me a private message. We can have a chat, see if this is a great fit for you. But not only and as well as, I just want to remind you as we skip on over into our weekend, please do know that there is no challenge that you can't overcome once you have the right tools, the right strategies, the knowledge, the guidance, a mentor, a coach. You can do anything. It's all possible for you. Of course it is. It all starts with belief and then action and commitment. Action and commitment. Nothing will change until you decide it's going to change and take the committed, appropriate action. I'm sending you all so much love. Thank you so, so much. Yeah, thank you so much, honey. There's some amazing comments here. Kylie, I know. Kylie, sending you love, babe. Yeah, it is amazing. Let me tell you something. It's good. It's good. So I'm sending you all so much love. I'm wishing you a fabulous, fabulous weekend. I cannot wait to see you next week. So please do remember how we roll at the end of our live streams. The only person, you hear me say it every day because it's true, the only person who has the power to change your life is you. And when you step up and stop telling yourself horror stories and take some committed action so that you can move forward, let me tell you something. That is when you've got what it takes. See you next week, beautiful people. Bye for now.